thank you all for joining me today for my speech. Today I'm going to start off by asking a question. Have any of you ever been to New York City?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Have any of you ever seen a Broadway show?
Yes.
Yes. Good for the people that have. Okay. So, have you ever wanted to witness an amazing form of entertainment in one of the most visited tourist spots in the USA? Well, then you should definitely look into going to New York City to see a Broadway show. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Broadway theater. The three most important things you probably need to know is where and how it started, what it consists of, and what it has grown into and become today. Broadway began in 1750 when two men by the name of Thomas Keene and Walter Murray opened a theater company on Nassau Street. The theater itself could fit about 280 audience members, and the shows usually consisted of Shakespearean plays or ballad operas. So when this first began, it was mainly just a bunch of playwrights that were trying to, get their name out there as a director and wanted to get their work seen and wanted more theater people to recognize what was going on, and so that everybody could see what it was they were trying to do and make a business up to grow. So theater soon stopped during the Revolutionary War, and it began up again in 1708, and that was when the Park Theater was built, which could seat up to about 2,000 people. So as time went along, the theaters got bigger, it could fit more people, and it adapted, the shapes and sizes of the theaters would grow to different things, and it would adapt to more audience appeal and even audience participation. After the success of the Park Theater, more and more theaters were built all around the area, and different types of shows and different sorts of styles of the show to start to emerge, so different types of genres of plays. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I qualified to talk to you today about this? Well, I'm myself a theater major at Cal U, so it's definitely my biggest passion in life. I want to be an actress someday. So I love everything about Broadway in New York City, and it's definitely one of my favorite places to visit. So, what Broadway has become today. Broadway is a place for some of New York City's longest running musicals, such as Les Mis, Cats, Mamma Mia, Rent, Phantom of the Opera, which many of us have seen, Chicago, and Lion King. Many of these have become movies also, so when they're on stage, they're usually adapted to film and get more and more popular. And it's also home to some more groundbreaking musicals that have paved their way into Broadway's top-selling shows. The number one show that's on Broadway right now is called Hamilton, and it's literally the craziest thing. People sit and wait for hours to get tickets. I just checked this morning, and the top price ticket was $20,000 for front row. So that's how insane this show is. People from all over the world want to see it. It was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and it's an all-rap show about Alexander Hamilton. So as you can see, anything can be made into a show, and it can be made into the greatest production that anyone's ever heard of. So another thing that's cool about today on Broadway is they have things called the Broadway lottery tickets. So people this started a long time ago, and it still happens today, is people stand outside of theaters and wait for hours in the morning and put their names, and you pay about $5 to $10 to put your name in a drawing to get a ticket to see that show that night on Broadway. And you can end up getting $3,000 seats for $10 that you paid to get in there. So as you can see, it's cool that they give a lot of people different chances to see the shows, and even if you don't have a lot of money, you still get that drawing. I know plenty of people that have won, and it's just the luck of the draw. So thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed some of my facts about Broadway, and I hope you all get the chance to see a show sometime. Is there any questions? No? Well, thank you for your time.